You're listening to WTIF and WFFM. I'm Kirsten. We've had a great show already today with some special guests, and I cannot say enough about these next folks on our show and the great work that they are trying to do for a family that we just love here in South Georgia. I've talked a lot about Memarie and asked you guys to pray for her and her family. I'll let them tell you in just a minute a little bit about her and what happened. And but last week she passed away, and it was so sad. And your prayers, though, the family told me at the funeral that they could feel the prayers. So thank you for that. We're going to talk about Memarie and the event coming up for her, February the 27th. We're going to have Grady Shuman and Daniel Parrish on the show with us in just a moment. But one of the acts performing at this amazing event is my good friend Cole Taylor, so we're going to play one of his tunes right now, and right after this, we're going to have them live on the air. Here's Cole Taylor and Drop Top.
Chromed out custom 355, been straight rolling since 1969. I don't take it out, girl, just anytime, but I'ma drop the top. I wanna take you for a ride in this Chevy Camaro that I got from my daddy. I'ma pick you up in about 20. If you ain't ready to go, get her ready to go. With that sun drop dripping on the blacktop, sipping on sweet tea, free as we'll ever be. Go on, let your hair go up. You're putting on a shotgun show. That tie-dye sky, your lips, your eyes, got my heart running like it's under the hood, and my head spinning whenever you're in it. This drop top with the top drop never looked so good, so good. You're like Cali meets Georgia, flops on your feet. Camouflage hat, flip back, aviator dream, tight white tank top, red bikini underneath, little wing from the passenger seat. Girl, you know what you're doing, looking like a star in a movie, with them jeans tighter than a koozie. And I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. With that sun drop dripping on the blacktop, sipping on sweet tea, free as we'll ever be. Go on, let your hair go up. Shotgun show, that tie-dye sky, your lips, your eyes, got my heart running like it's under the hood, and my head spinning whenever you're in it. This drop top with the top drop never looked so good, so good. You know you want to sing every little thing that's coming from the radio, like whoa, whoa, whoa. With that sun drop dripping on the blacktop, sipping on sweet tea, free as we'll ever be. Go on, let your hair go up. You're putting on a shotgun show. That tie-dye sky, your lips, your eyes, got my heart running like it's under the hood, and my head spinning whenever you're in it. This drop top with the top drop never looked so good, so good, so good, so good.
That is Cole Taylor and Drop Top. As I mentioned, he is one of the amazing artists that is going to be performing at the Memarie DiBenedetto Memorial Concert coming up on February the 27th. I'm very excited to have the two guys putting it on in the studio with me right now, Daniel Parrish, Grady Shuman. Thank you both so much for being here.
It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me.
Wonderful. Thank you for being here. First of all, before we get too much into it, Daniel, I know folks around here are familiar with you. You play in Tifton often, and you've been on our show several times. But if you both will just kind of tell a little bit about yourself.
Daniel Parrish. Like you said, I play around here quite a bit. I have a sound lighting DJ company that you
I brag about it all the time.
You may be familiar with it. Exactly. And so, just solo musician, have a few people sit in with me from time to time, and I don't know, just trying to do our thing. So.
All right. Mr. Grady?
Well, what a pleasure it is to be here today, get to talk about this event. I actually was in Nashville about 30 years and worked with the Grammys and just a whole lot of things. But I found me a new home in the South. Mm-hmm. Just love Moultrie, Georgia, and the entire area here. My background is in producing, publishing, songwriting, education, just a various bunch of stuff, but enough about me, right?
Right. Well, it's so great to have both of you super talented people here. I myself have had a wonderful relationship with the DiBenedetto family from recording and then getting to know and spend time there and spend time with Memarie and Mr. Gary and Miss Tracy. They're so wonderful. I don't even know where to begin on this. I know it's so sad what has happened. Mr. Gary was on our show, probably just a month or two before Memarie got sick, and we were talking about how life was great, and I think she mentioned at the funeral 9 weeks their life completely changed from the time she got sick. Mr. Grady, I think we want to talk with you about this. Memarie, from what I read, had Crohn's disease, and then she contracted something called HLH.
That's correct.
And gosh, they knew at the beginning that it was very rare and life-threatening. Talk a little bit about what the family went through, and then, of course, all of that is so sad.
It is. It's probably one of the saddest things I've ever seen, and I had an opportunity to talk with the family, Gary, a lot, and to hear what they were going through. They were in the IC unit at Emory University 24 hours, and they were there that entire 9 weeks with her as this young lady was fighting with everything she got. She'd get a little bit better, and then she'd go back a little bit, and finally her body couldn't fight it anymore. It was what an inspiration it has been, though, to see how the family and the community has come together over this event. We never like to see sad things like this.
Right.
But having the opportunity to even reaffirm why I love this area so much, to see the community and the family in this area, to me, is overwhelming. It truly is. It's truly overwhelming. So we're going to do everything we can, and we encourage all you guys out there to really support this event. I mean, really come out and support it. If you can't be there, we have other ways you can help as well. But supported it. They're just great folks.
Right, and Memarie was only 19.
19 years.
And we saw her friends and the outpouring of the community. It is so wonderful. Of course, the reason why it's a concert is her family is one of the most musical, and they have helped the careers of so many people. Mr. Gary, what can we even begin to say about the amazing person that he is? I know, Daniel, you spent a lot of time with him in the studio. Tell us a little bit about Mr. Gary. A lot of people, they hear these great artists, local artists, and they hear their music. They don't maybe know where the music came from and the sound came from, but Mr. Gary is a great guy.
Gary is a great person, full of knowledge in the studio, and he's a slave driver at times, but he gets the best out of it. He's doing his job. That's what you're paying him for, and anything you want, any kind of music, he can pull it off. And if you hit that stumbling block in the middle of the studio and it's like a line's not fitting, it's like, let's rewrite that. And just, you can do just about anything in there. But I got my start with Gary in the studio, and I know, and that's where I met Memarie. Cole Taylor got his start there. I know you've been in the studio with him, and just everybody I know in these parts, they've had some dealings with this family through music.
Right, and so fitting for you guys, you wanted to do something. I could only imagine the expenses that they have incurred from the hospital visit and, of course, the funeral. So you guys are trying to do something, and what better thing to do for this family than a concert?
That's what we know.
That's right.
That's what we know.
That's what we do.
That's all we know about
That's about it.
Yeah. So talk about that decision when you told the family, we want to do this for you. What was their feelings?
Actually, Mr. Grady came up with the idea, and I'm going to let him.
I was actually sitting down writing a song, and it just hit me. I said, the thought came across, you got to do something to help these folks. And just the first thing came to my mind, it's as simple as that, was let's put on a concert benefit for them.
Wonderful.
And since then, this is when I really know I've landed in the right place in South Georgia. That seeing the community come together the way they have, and it's just overwhelming.
It is. It is. The concert is going to be on February the 27th at the Colquitt County Art Center. Of course, Moultrie is their home now. They've, like I said, been in Nashville and all that good stuff. But the community down here is so great. You're wanting folks to come, even if you don't necessarily know the family, but it tugs at your heartstrings. You want to do something. Anybody, everybody, please come to the show, right?
Exactly. We'll have raffle tickets. We've got some raffle items going on. We're going to have food plates for sale. Donations welcome, of course. We're looking for $10 minimum donation to get into the concert. But then again, like I said, we're going to have different things going on there. 5 of the acts will be performing, 2 of which would be myself and Angela from Moultrie, and if you've never heard her, she sings like a songbird. She plays about 40 different instruments, and I'm going to accompany her. She's going to accompany me, and then we're bringing in Cole Taylor from Nashville, Tennessee. Currently has a #1 hit on the radio with Luke Bryan. It's good stuff. He's coming down, free of charge to us, and I know Grady pulled in a few of the gospel acts from around.
Yeah, tell us about the acts that are performing. I see Kristen Brady, Acts of Faith, Crossing 47. Tell us a little bit.
I'm really excited because I'm getting to work a lot with different groups around this area. And Crossing 47. I know some of the guys in the group, and I called them up and asked them if they would do it, and they didn't think twice.
Wonderful.
They're get ready to get excited. Blaring guitars and a lot of harmonies, good singing, good lyrics, just a lot of very high energy group. And then we have Kristen Brady, who probably some of you have heard in this area. She's won a few contests around for her vocals. She'll be doing a set as well, and her voice is it's off the chain good.
Awesome.
So that'll be real exciting. And Acts of Faith, who I am now producing and working with, I'm truly excited about them. They'll be performing there. I can't even believe I'm doing this. A Southern Gospel all-group quartet.
Cool.
Never heard of that in my life, and I have had so much fun and enjoyed their music abilities, and their harmonies are just to the point.
Right, and you're asking, like I said, a $10 minimum donation to come to this, to be able to see all these acts together. I mean, we would pay way more than that, but you're wanting $10. Of course, if you want to give whatever, of course, that is definitely wanted.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
But you just want folks to come out and support this. Now, another thing that is super cool that you guys are doing, I know, Daniel, we talked, and you were trying to think of different raffles, and boy, when you started thinking about it, they started coming.
They did.
And this is a huge thing.
It is, and as one comes in, somebody else wants to throw items into the pot. Currently, and these are the $5 tickets. We've got 2 different raffles going, but I'm going to talk about the $5 ticket real quick. And this is just what we have currently. But Bud K is a knife distribution store in Moultrie. They distribute all over the world. They've donated a gift basket. We have DeMott Tractors, Scott DeMott. They've donated monies to help cover some expenses. They donated a weed eater to the raffle.
How about that?
The bistro at 219 here in Tifton, they've donated a $50 gift card. The Square in Moultrie, it's a restaurant there. They've donated a food package as well. I believe WTIF has donated to us. If you'd like to,
we're going to do Wild Adventures passes. We're going to do a 4-pack, so that's about $200 or more. Just the Wild Adventures tickets, and we're going to do lots of great CDs too. So
great,
there you go.
Thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
like that. I like roller coasters. Shell gas station. I mean, who doesn't need gas? I mean, it's a little cheaper right now, but you still need gas cards. Just heard before I got on the radio, Beans and Strings in Moultrie downtown. They're the coffee shop that rocks is what they like to bill themselves as. But they're doing an 8-week beginner guitar class. It's a $99 package. They said basically you don't have to know how to play guitar. When you leave there, you'll have the 3-chord song down pat. So beginner guitar classes for free. And they're also doing a gift basket, a pound of coffee with a T-shirt and 6 local CDs, 6 local artists, their CDs that are in there. They'll be coming in. American Pawn out of Moultrie donated a Guild D140 guitar. So that's $650 package with the case. It's up for this $5 raffle as well. McAlpin Entertainment has donated 2 of the Shenandoah tickets that are coming up May 5th at the TIF Theater.
And you're opening that show.
I'm opening that show. Wow, I forgot about that. And today also we got from Larry Franklin Properties a 3-day, 2-night stay in a log cabin in Pigeon Forge.
I want that.
For the $5 ticket.
Yeah, for the
I want that
$5 ticket. It's
Yeah.
a $750 package, $5 ticket. So again, all these are going into the one raffle.
And if businesses are out there, because my listeners are great people and they're great business owners, if they want to donate, they can do that too, right?
Exactly. Yes, they can. We actually had Austin had contacted Austin McAlpin Entertainment, had contacted Longhorns here in Tifton. They just donated a $50 gift card as well. So
Awesome.
thank you to the Tifton community for stepping up.
And
then
the big raffle.
And then the big one.
Yeah.
And Grady landed that one, and it's still mind-boggling, but I'm going to let him explain it.
Well, once again, it started back with the donation that Daniel was able to get, which is the guitar, the Guild D140, which is a very, very nice guitar. So I decided to call Matt Steele in Atlanta. He produces Elton John, and I was going to see if Matt could get Elton to sign it. Well, found out later Elton's at the Grammys, so I couldn't get in touch with Matt. And I called my friend Paul Diaz at Tree Sound Studios in Atlanta, and I could sit here for the next hour telling you guys who all. I'll give you a few of the people. Whitney Houston, and for all you young girls, Justin Bieber recorded there, Backstreet Boys, Aerosmith. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. So I called Paul to ask him if he possibly
And the Indigo Girls.
and the Indigo Girls.
Daniel loves them.
We had to say that. I would have never heard the end of that.
That's right.
So that, but the facility is one of the top recording studios in the world. The control room was designed by Osberger, and he is the top studio designer. So I was talking to Paul, and I said, well, Paul, I know you know everybody, could you get somebody? He said, well, let me, reach out. And then it got quiet. He says, well, you know what, Grady? He said, I'd like to donate a free day. That's 12 hours in Studio A.
Wow.
So whoever is the lucky person that wins this will be standing where many Grammys have happened.
Oh, wow.
They have 7 studios. He could have said one of the less expensive studios, but he picked the top one out. So I will be working on producing it with him, and Paul will be engineering, and I'm still got some other little things I'm working on for that. But we're real excited about it.
Wow, and so that's going to be a $10 ticket.
$10
because,
ticket,
like Daniel was saying before, this is going to be geared towards maybe a musician.
That's
very
correct.
Specific.
Very specific.
Yes.
Very cool. So another thing, too, is you don't have to be present to win.
Correct.
So if you want to give, like I said, $5, you're going to spend that at McDonald's or Starbucks or whatever, put it towards this, you could win a 3-day, 2-night cabin stay or, tickets to the concerts, Wild Adventures, a weed eater. And you're also, then the whole point of this is you're helping this family out that just needs this. They need the love. They're getting the love. But this is so cool that you guys are doing this for them. And I know it means so much to the family.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's been our pleasure.
Yeah. All right. So we talked about a lot. But if folks are out there listening and they either want to get more information about the show, maybe they want to donate a item or whatever it is out there, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you guys?
Facebook works wonderfully. We've got Grady Shuman actually set up the event So you can go to his Facebook
my
page.
Facebook page.
It's Grady, Grady Shuman, Shuman. But go to his Facebook page, follow the event. I've also, on my personal Facebook page, have liked the event, and I do most of the daily posting on the different raffles, so you'll see a lot of that coming through. It's getting shared everywhere, but you know, just be interested in it or say that you're going, and you'll get all the notifications.
Right. Yes.
There's one thing I think I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. We really want to give a special shout out to Colquitt Art Center in Moultrie, Georgia. They've donated the facility. It's a beautiful facility, so you can come down, see all the things that they're going to be doing too. They've got a really great facility, and Conquer Entertainment will be streaming this nationally. It'll be on in their magazine, so we're getting a lot of support out there. But and also DeMott Tractor, who is sponsoring the event. We really want to give them a big shout out.
Yes, all these people that are coming together, and
Yes.
you guys to help make this happen. It's so great. We talked about a lot, but let's go over the big details one more time about this event. Who's performing, got the raffle tickets, and the actual event details.
Yeah, February 27th at the Colquitt County Art Center. Doors at 5:30. Concert starts at 6:30. That gives you an hour to go, look at raffle tickets
That's
and
right.
buy, and we've, plates of food for sale. Again, we'll have Kristen Brady, Acts of Faith, Crossing 47, myself, Daniel Perrish, Angela Lee, and Cole Taylor, all playing raffle prizes ranging from $25 items up to $750 items, all included in the $5 ticket. That includes a Guild D140 guitar, concert tickets, Wild Adventure tickets, cabin stay up in Pigeon Forge, and then of course the Tree Sound raffle is on a $10 ticket, and all proceeds going to the DiBenedetto family.
Yes, so there is so much to talk about, and these acts that are performing, to be able to come and see them down here. I mean, Cole doesn't get to come down here and play too much, so that's a big deal, and his career is literally skyrocketing right now as a writer, and his solo career too. So come on out and support Crossing 47. I've seen them. They are so good. Daniel, we go and watch you often, so I know how good you are. And Kristen Brady, Acts of Faith, I know they are fantastic also. So this event, February 27th at the Colquitt County Art Center. I'm glad that I get to be a part of it, and my family, and we love the DiBenedettos, and I know you both do too. So glad that we can do this.
And Kirsten McAlpin, I think, is going to be the MC that day.
Yeah,
I'm hearing. So
I'm excited about that. Anytime I can help out. All right, so this event, February 27th at the Colquitt County Art Center. It is a memorial concert for Miss Memarie DiBenedetto, and my listeners, they've been praying for the family too. I've kept them up to date, so I know they're going to want to come out and support. Another thing too, I saw on Facebook, different artists are going to be selling raffle tickets also. I know Ren performing this week at the Bistro, I think. You're performing at the Elks Lodge,
I'm at
so
the
if you
Elks
see
Lodge.
people out performing, they possibly will have these tickets, and you can buy them then too.
Exactly. And the radio station will probably have some
Yes.
when we leave here.
Yes,
So.
I will have some here too. So
I
if
bet
you want
they will.
Yes, we can do that. So if you want to buy these raffle tickets, $5 per ticket for, like I said, the 3-day, 2-night cabin stay, the guitar, all these gift cards, only $5 for these raffle tickets, and then of course the Tree Sound raffle, $10 per ticket. But that's a $2,500 plus value, and this is all going to the DiBenedetto family. Please come out to this event. It's been so great to have you both here, and I'm so looking forward to it. I know it's going to be great.
Oh, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you very much.
Of course. And we got to play one of your tunes, Daniel.
All right,
Is
let's
that
do
cool?
it. Sure.
This is off of your 225 album, and folks can pick this up anywhere they buy music.
iTunes, Beans and Strings, Amazon, it's out there.
Locally at shows?
Locally, come to a show, support it.
Where are you playing next?
Elks Lodge, Friday night here in Tifton. It's open to the public. You do not have to be a member.
All right, put that out there. Come on out and see him. Thank you both so much, and we will have some tickets here, so if you guys want to come by and buy them, you can. Here is DP, Daniel Perrish, with Somewhere, Alabama.
Here I'm whistling on Southland, warming up my dreams arms sitting right there. Nothing between us but good conversation. The who, the what, the when, the where. She noticed the sun sinking just a little bit lower. I noticed that she was driving just a little bit slower. We were watching the sun setting somewhere in Alabama. Wanna take our time, make our way. We keep watching the sun setting somewhere in Alabama. Head on back to my road today. Life that we're living seems to take us everywhere. Sometimes you got to just pull on over, smell the roses and taste the air. Don't blink, oh, this moment will be over. Intoxicating, but still sober. We were watching the sun setting somewhere in Alabama. Wanna take our time, make our way. Keep watching the sun setting somewhere in Alabama. Head on back to my road today. One thing led to another. Time seemed to slip right on by. We were watching the sun rise somewhere in Alabama. Finally took our time, made our way. We were watching the sun rise somewhere in Alabama. Get on back to my road today. We can get on back to my road today. We were watching the sunset somewhere in Alabama.